Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be making a quick video going over this month's event quest bosses. We were very lucky this month. There are some quite easy bosses, but I did still want to make a video to maybe help you guys save a little revives and give my opinion on what's probably the best counters you guys are going to want to use on them. Pretty simple, nothing super complicated for these guys, but you are going to want to watch out for the Unstoppable on both of them. So going right in, we're going to go for the Sandman boss, and I know I kind of ragged on him in my last video about his buff. I love this Spider-Man buff now. Still the same problem, I'd say, that I was talking about in the video, where this took about 4 to 5 minutes, just because his damage is so lackluster. However, he was a pretty perfect counter for this, and that is the classic Spider-Man. He shuts down the Unstoppable right off the bat before he can even get to Unstoppable. He has a really good safety net. He taunts him, so you don't really need to worry about baiting specials. And he does bypass that limber. So very interesting here. What we're doing here is we're just waiting for him to do the special 1 or the special 2. We're healing from the debuffs, and once he is completely locked down on the Unstoppable, it's kind of just a cheese fest. Like, I think I get hit once, and then I get willpower healed because his debuffs pretty much do nothing to Spider-Man, except for the level 2 one you do want to watch out for because it is going to slow your evade, so it just takes away your safety net. Not a big deal, though. It's still something that you probably just have for healing. I do find this funny, that I was just kind of ragging on my boy Spider-Man a little bit, but I do have a little bit of a new appreciation for him and his mechanics after making this, because I read the notes and I was like, that's just perfect for Spider-Man. And it was a pretty simple fight. It takes a minute, but it's very safe, so you don't really need to worry about it. This is a 6-star rank 1 Spider-Man on the Thronebreaker difficulty, so it was no problem at all. You can do it with a 5-star rank 4. You could probably even do it with a 4-star. I don't have a max 4-star Spider-Man. Didn't test it, but I would bet it wouldn't be super hard, especially if you get that SIG ability amped up. His base mechanic here that you're really looking out for that makes him so good for this fight is the inability to have his stuns reduced, which is Sandman has the limber, which just makes this fight a cheese fest. You want to have willpower on for this fight because you will take some chip damage, but it will get healed very quickly by willpower. Made it pretty much easy. The only little tip I would give is when he does that special 1, just to make sure that you get the punish, you dash in after the little drill he does, or the little mace he does, and then you dash out once he does the fist, dash right back in, get a 5-hit combo. That's the only really trick I learned of this fight. Besides that, just make sure you get the webbing debuffs up, make sure you're staying aggressive, and make sure you try to get that special 2 for damage, because otherwise it's going to be a pretty impossible fight. Sandman does have a good amount of resistance, however Spider-Man shuts that down. Just with the slow, he isn't able to build his resist ups as fast, and he isn't able to go unstoppable. So that is something to watch out for. A little bit that you want to always have that slow on if you want to keep dealing damage and you want to keep the fight rolling. I'm trying to think of other counters you could use. Shang-Chi annihilates him, but he is kind of a, he's a champ that annihilates a lot of stuff, so I wanted to do the OG Spider-Man, especially just as a little apology for all my OG Spider-Man fans that I upset with that last video, because he is not useless, obviously. 6-star rank 1 taking down a Thronebreaker boss is not nothing. So yeah, I just wanted to show that he is not as useless as I may have made him seem, and he especially has some unique utility against a lot of the Sinister Six. He's also usable for Shocker. I tried it out. I don't use him for the Shocker. I was thinking about doing it almost like an apology video, doing both the bosses with the 6-star Spider-Man. But it's a little bit of a jankier fight. You have to do more. It's just not ideal. This is kind of, it's really hard to mess up. I get hit a couple times and it doesn't matter. The Shocker one I tried, and I did do it. It was just janky. It wasn't very safe. So I decided to show y'all a little bit of a safer option. Sandman's about down here, but yeah, that's pretty much it. 6-star rank 1 Spider-Man takes down Sandman with really no problem. If I hadn't messed up, could have been a full yellow bar. No problem. And for Shocker, it is a little funny because I did make this series starting off to just try to encourage people to use champions other than super god tiers and Hercules, but I did kind of have to show off Hercules for this next one, because they, for whatever reason, I don't know why they'd be looking to, they made this fight to be countered by Hercules. Every node Hercules is a counter for. I think it would not, it's not even a stretch, it would be quite easy to do this with a 4-star Hercules. 3-star would be too little. It'd be quite easy to do this with 4-star Hercules. The assisted intercept for making the unstoppable go away. The True Strike is going to get through most of his Vibro Shock resistance, and the crit resistance, very easy to do. Getting the unstoppable once you get the assist gives you free intercepts, which you block and then hit into them. And then he also has a weakness to getting intercepted when he's unblockable. Takes away those charges, which is just all Hercules does, knocking him down, make sure you don't get stunned. Hercules is also stun immune when he has his charges, so yeah. They made this fight for Hercules. I really can't think of a better counter, which is the only reason I'm showing Hercules and not another champion, just because, for whatever reason, pretty much every node is hard countered by Hercules. Oh yeah, Foresight. So it was a little weird, but I did decide to put this in. Thank you all very much for watching. Go get those bosses and have a great day.